Hi guys, today I will be sharing a very easy recipe called triple chocolate cookies. For the ingredients we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, 1/3 cup of white granulated sugar, half a cup of packed brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of Dutch processed cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 cups plus 1 tablespoon of plain flour, and 125 grams of room temperature butter. For the chocolate chips, this is dark chocolate, half a cup, white chocolate, half a cup, and milk chocolate, half a cup. To begin, combine the flour, the cocoa powder, the baking soda, the baking powder, and the salt. Give it a mix. Set this aside. We will sift this later. In a bowl, beat the butter. To this, we're going to add the brown sugar and the white sugar as well. Give it a mix until it is combined. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Continue mixing. At this point, we can add in the egg. Stop to scrape down the beater and the side of the bowl. Now we can sift in the dry ingredients. To begin mixing, use the spatula first. Just cut the butter through the dry ingredients. And to fully mix this, use the handheld mixer. As you can see, the dough is quite dry, but that's okay. It will come together. Do not overmix this. At this point, we can add in the chocolate chips. So I'm adding the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, and the white chocolate. Use your hands to lightly knead the dough. This is quite a stiff dough, so just lightly knead it until it comes together. Once it comes together, you can cover this with cling wrap and let it rest in the fridge for 1.5 to 2 hours. For me, I'm going to put it in a cling wrap, form it into like a sausage, so it will be easier for me to divide them later. This step is optional. I'm gonna cover this again with another cling wrap. Just double seal it. So after about 1.5 hours, I already preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Divide your dough according to the size that you like. For me, I'm going to weigh each one about 70 grams each. So it's quite a big cookie. The size of your cookie depends how big you want it to be. Again, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So once you divided all the dough, form the dough into a ball. So in each baking tray, I lined it with parchment paper. I put 5 of the cookie dough. And then I'm going to bake this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 12 to 14 minutes. This is what it looks like after baking. Let it cool down on the tray before moving it into a wire rack. If you want to put extra chocolate on top of the cookies to make it prettier, you can do so. And this is the finished product. This cookie is so easy to make and it's very delicious. I hope you give this a try. With 70 grams, I made about 13 cookies. So they're quite big cookies. And just to show you what it looks like inside. The outside is very crispy and the inside is very soft. And you can really taste the chocolate inside. It is really delicious. Best eaten within the day that you bake them, but if you put it in a tightly sealed container, it can last for 3 to 4 days. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you give this a try. I'll see you again next week. Bye!